Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Injustice Gods Among Us Battle Arena NotA Picks. I'm, of course, Trex, and alongside me is Stevie B.
Go Krypton.
And we have Preach.
Go Batman.
So, we're doing this a little bit differently. Now, in this little noggin right here is about maybe 1.5 questions of a debate style. Because of, in fact, that I have no... Actually, I just don't even care about either person, but I do respect each superhero in their own personal manner. Even if one's a god and the other one's just a normal human being that has rich money.
Thank you.
Calm down there.
Sorry.
So, representing the House of...
L.
Thank you. We have Stevie B representing for Soups, and Preach is going to be representing for the Wayne Manor, for Bruce Wayne, Batman. So, here's how we're going to do this. I'm just going to ask pretty much a couple of questions, try and get their pros and cons and a little debate style here. Don't worry, this is not going to end up like the presidential debate on PBS. I have complete control of these people. Actually, this is going to probably end up worse than PBS. So, let's start this off. So, actually, I want to hear opening arguments. This should be good. So, I'm actually going to start off with Batman. So, Batman versus Superman. Batman, why do you think you're going to win?
Because I'm Batman. I mean, come on. I'm a super
Honestly,
genius.
we could have just ended it with that.
No, I know, right? I could have easily.
Batman.
I mean, he's obviously, Bruce Wayne. He's a super detective, super genius, the whole nine. He's always got a plan, even when surprised, contrary to what this guy may say. He's always prepared for every battle, and I won't, and I will say it one more time, I won't, in this debate, use he's got kryptonite in his belt. Because I think Batman can take down Superman without kryptonite. I just think he can.
All right, so...
Sorry, that's just humorous. I just had to utter a laugh.
Okay, Romney, calm down.
Wow.
Oh, that was great. That was great.
Oh, God, I didn't mean to do that. All right. Stevie B, why do you think Superman's going to win?
Why do I think Superman's going to win?
And remember, you don't have cool catchphrases as Batman.
That's true. Well, I could list off all his powers. Most people know it. Batman is a regular human being. Sure, he's had lots of training. Most people forget that Kal-El has also had similar training. And people are like, oh, Bruce Wayne, he's the smartest man on Earth. Correct. Kal-El is the smartest alien on Earth. He is much, much smarter than Bruce Wayne. Where are we even going with this? He's invulnerable. Anything Batman can throw at him, he can fight back. He can counter anything Batman does. Every time. No, whatever he throws at him, he can take him out. There's absolutely 100% no contest.
All right, so going back over here to The Dark Knight, Batman, let's talk about your triumphs as a superhero. What are some of your triumphs that you have?
Triumphs that Batman has? I mean, he's beaten some of the biggest and baddest villains in the DC universe. I mean, you're talking Killer Croc. He's a human, or he's a reptile with superhuman strength. He's beaten Bane,
Superhuman strength.
He's beaten Bane who's hyped up on Venom, who is also a genius, who they downplay a lot and everything else, but he is also a genius, tactical genius at that, just like Batman. But Batman can be knocked down, but he never quits. He always comes back. He always has a plan. The Joker, I know he's not big and bad, but he is also a criminally insane super genius. Takes him down. I mean, you keep throwing out that he's the smartest alien. I get it. He's a godlike alien. But Batman doesn't stop. He never stops. He may be human, but one thing you can say is he never stops. This isn't your time to talk, buddy. Put the mic down. So all I got to say is, no matter what you come at him with, super strength flight, your laser eyes, your cold breath, whatever, he's got something for it, and you know it.
All right.
Are we done?
Superman, what are some of your triumphs?
Okay, you just listed off a rogues gallery that Superman could take out like that. Okay, Superman
We're
has.
not talking about Superman versus his gallery. We're talking about your
okay,
triumph.
you're right. Okay, you're absolutely right. And let's see, who was Superman defeated? An intelligence from another world, a warmonger that has his own planet that's designed to be what, like hell? How many of Batman's villains show up as Justice League villains? None. You know why? Because they're easily taken out by Batman. Superman takes out villains from Batman couldn't even touch on a global, like on a interstellar level. Like, what's Batman gonna do against Mixoplex, Mr. Mixoplex? Well, what's he gonna do against that? Nothing.
Well, actually, I mean, true, the magic of Mixo blah blah blah.
Yeah, we
Mixie Flixie, that guy.
With his, I mean, all he has to do is figure out that you have to say his name backwards and send him back to the fifth dimension, right?
Right.
Wouldn't Batman super
Nope.
smarts figure it out?
Nope.
Oh, he's smiling, folks. Look at that. Because he knows it's true.
Okay.
Hold on, we got Peanut here.
Isn't Superman's one of his weaknesses also magic? Just saying.
Well,
Yeah, what magic is Batman gonna throw at him? Peanut, shut up and go somewhere. God, idiot. Idiot. You got something to say, idiot?
I love you.
Yeah, go get out of here. Okay. There's I don't understand why we're having this debate to begin with, but
because it's fun and entertaining.
oh, you're right.
Because it's fun and
Sorry,
entertaining.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with our friendship because we love each other to death. But he's a Superman fan, I'm a Batman fan. It just makes for good entertainment.
There's just
I don't care. My
no.
guy's already knocked out.
Wow.
See?
Thank you, Castastic.
Uh,
So let's move away from the comic books a little bit, folks.
Okay.
Just gonna move away a little bit.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's jump on Dark Knight Rises.
oh, dude, shut
Let's talk about how many successful Batman movies there were.
That's not fair. that's not who would win in a fight.
Woo!
I'm
Let's,
sorry, but-
Just because Hollywood treats
But it
Batman
does.
better than Superman,
But it does, in fact, weigh on the voters' opinion.
yes, it does.
like because it's a.
Oh,
a-
wait, are you going to use this whole popularity contest thing now, like
Yes.
he did
Yes.
throughout the whole time?
It's a popu-
Which, but you also got mad because he was picking the opposite people. And how many times did I point out to him that it was always going to come down to the popular character? And you were like, but it shouldn't.
Okay, since
But
we're,
that's what it's going to come
Remember-
down to.
remember
Since we're
my
talking
my
about-
Flash won.
since we're talking about Injustice. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you watched the last video, but at the last minute I voted for Flash because I looked at Batman and the Flash and I was like, Flash could take him out.
for Flash.
Sorry. Anyway, sorry. Let's.
So what you're telling me is if we go back and tally up all our wins right now, Preach is in the lead.
Maybe.
Probably.
We have to figure it out.
Okay.
Anyway,
Pretty much.
regardless,
Regardless. Go ahead.
let's talk about the Injustice game. It itself is based on the fact of how powerful Superman is. He can create his own regime that takes over the planet. Not a chance could Batman do that. If you read the comics, spoiler alert if you haven't read the comics, if you read the comics, Batman constantly tells the entire Justice League, stop antagonizing him. You're not going to get anywhere. He knows he can't take him out. He knows it. And he knows the rest of the Justice League can't either.
No, he knows the rest of the Justice League can't take him out. He never says he can't.
He says don't antagonize him. He won't stop. He's doing nothing to stop him himself.
It's because
he knows he
he's-
can't.
He,
He knows he can't.
he knows he can.
He knows
He's
he
just got to
can't.
come up with the plan to do it.
How long is that going to take? Because everybody talks about the Dark Knight Returns. Apparently, it took like 30 years for him to develop a kryptonite powder that he couldn't even get put off
I'm not.
himself.
Did
He
I
had
not?
to-
Did at the beginning
bringing
of
it up.
this?
I'm
I said
bringing
I
it up.
wasn't using kryptonite.
I brought it up. I'm sorry.
Okay. Kryptonite is off the table in this.
You're right.
Okay, because he does.
Yeah.
He may carry it around in his little belt, But I agree with you. It'd be very, very fucking difficult to just whip it out and Superman not, burn his fucking hand off.
Okay,
first.
without
You know what I'm
kryptonite,
saying?
Superman, Batman face to face. Superman punches him in the mouth.
Well, it fucking kills him. But I'm telling you, dude, Batman.
Okay, how's Batman gonna know he's showing up? He's got a Superman dar.
I'm pretty sure he's got something.
But why would he have a Superman dar?
I mean, I'm just gonna.
Okay, he's got a Superman dar. Superman flies in, and he says, "I'm gonna punch you in the face, Batman." What's Batman gonna do to stop it?
Duck, dodge, dip.
Bob and weave, bitch. Bob and weave.
You're right. No, you're absolutely right. With Superman's super speed, he probably could dodge his fights. Not. What?
Let me just throw this out there, okay?
Let me
just throw this out there.
Just curious.
I am backing a mere man, and I believe that this mere man can beat your alien god, and I believe it through my heart to my soul and all my bones. That I have to say. That's all I have to say. And by the way, one thing I was showing Mike, and I will show it to you now, since you want to know so bad. But, I get pictures and I look at stuff all the time, and I couldn't find it. So I believe this is true. But just read that aloud for me.
Read aloud.
Read it aloud,
Read
buddy.
aloud.
What? That's just
Read
a
it.
picture you found online.
It's not a
Read
picture
it.
I found online. I was looking through a thing, and it was full of facts. This is just one that I saved off the category that was full of facts.
How do you know
Read
it's
it.
facts? There's
Steven.
some up
Read
here.
it.
I'm
Steven,
not
read it.
I'm not reading it.
I'll read it.
I'll read it.
I'm pretty sure read it.
The phone says,
Phone said.
Siri speaks. Just kidding.
Batman has beaten Superman more than once.
What?
when does that happen? What issues did that happen
I
in?
don't know. I have to look it up.
Oh!
You obviously don't know either.
That's-
But you don't denounce that Batman has beaten
The
Superman.
only time that I know for a fact is Dark Knight Returns, and really, that's up for debate because Batman didn't really defeat him. He distracted him, or Green Arrow shot a powder arrow at him. Okay, so
A plan is what Batman always has. Is it not how I started this? He always has a plan for everything.
you're right.
Granted,
So what's
he had to
his-
use
so
somebody.
what's his plan?
You brought up the kryptonite.
right. What's his plan for? Go one more time.
This
Superman
turned out to be
swoops
like
in
TBS.
and says, "I'm going to punch you in the face." What's his
Do
plan?
I look like I'm a
Done.
super genius
Done.
like Bruce Wayne and Batman? No, I don't know what his plan would be.
That's it.
But it would be there. So I
Lazarus
guarantee
Pit.
you. Here, let me. That's a good one. Lazarus Pit. But I guarantee you, since Superman is the villain of this game, who do you think the protagonist is, and how do you think this game is going to end?
Drop a beat.
You have no idea how this game is going to end.
So, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to get one last argument.
It's probably going to involve Kryptonite, and Kryptonite wasn't in this argument.
Yeah, calm down. Closing arguments from. Let's start off with Steve B for Superman. Closing arguments.
Well,
Why should the people vote for Superman?
why should people vote for Superman? This is a tough thing to say because the facts I have for Superman is contradictory to how he's portrayed in Injustice: Gods Among Us.
What?
Easy, Batman. Easy. Go ahead, Soups.
But
Don't look at him. Don't look at him.
But if we're going the Injustice route, he's powerful, he's unbeatable, and he's doing the right thing. He's stopping war. He's stopping war. Could Batman stop war? No. Batman has a tough time handling his own city. Superman works on a global level, and he's globally stopping war and famine. Can Batman stop war and famine? No, he can't. No, he can't.
Did Nixon write your speech?
Yes.
Batman?
Superman here says that he is stopping war and famine. But isn't he causing a bigger tyranny by stopping this war and famine? He is running the country like it's the planet.
Yeah, you're done.
The planet like it's a communist planet. Okay? Do you want a regime running your planet? Or do you want a man that is for the people, just like the people, not like your alien god here?
And ladies and gentlemen, it's now up to you. The winner, chosen to be the champion of the battle arena, is all up to you. head over to injustice.dccomics.com to cast your vote. And this coming Friday, you will find out who your Battle Arena champion is. And be sure to pick up the game Injustice Gods Among Us on Xbox 360 or PS3 coming April 16th.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, it's April 16th.
Right, I'm sorry.
Booyah.
You got me.
That's right. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Vote Batman or vote Superman. The choice is yours. Thank you all so much for watching. And remember, if the Flash would have won, we all would have had jelly beans by now.
Agreed.
Thank you all so much for
Yeah,
watching.
because I would have voted Superman.
Good night, everybody. Okay, go ahead.
That was good, dude. That was good. I like that.
See, it wasn't that bad.
Could you imagine if Dan wasn't on that?
Are you doing another one?
Yes. Fuck. Sorry, we're working hard. I'm just kidding with you. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Andrew, we'll be done in a moment. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just...
Okay.
You're looking up tips.
No.
That's not fair.
Oh my
It
God.
needs to come off the top of your.
I wasn't looking.
He wasn't looking at stuff.
All I typed in was how many times has Batman beaten Superman, but I did Superman beating Batman. You know what you get? You get no answers. Because neither one of them has ever won, is all I was looking at.
Yes.
All I was looking at.
Okay. Everybody's mics on?
Yes.
Stevie?
Yes.
That's not our test.
Oh.